Yakum, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Live at Expo. My name is Terra, and I will be your host this evening. I love seeing you guys every week. And yeah, let me remind you about the show and how it works. This is an interactive show, and the more you engage with us, the more you earn yourself points. And those points will ultimately go towards Seeds of Change, which at the end of the show, you guys will be able to vote for the Change of Seed initiative that you would like to earn this evening's Seeds of Change. Also remember, share the link with all your family and friends. We love it when you guys tune in and get your family members in on the show with us, so you guys can stream us live on virtualexpodubai.com. You can also catch us on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and on TikTok, as I mentioned it before. But we have such a fantastic show lined up for this evening, and we're going to start off at a pretty cool pavilion in Africa. We are here at Guinea, and we are meeting the lovely Director General for the Pavilion, Fanta. Hi, Fanta, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Could you look more stunning? I mean, I need to get a full view of this dress. You look incredible, looking like the queen that you are. Can you tell us what you're sitting in right now?
Yes, I'm sitting on the throne of fertility and the throne of prosperity. So this is like the throne where when you sit, you just make a wish and the wish come true.
All right.
Yes.
So can I have a seat and make a wish?
Please, welcome to Guinea.
All right. So I'm not going to share my wish with you guys because you know what they say. If you share your wish, it doesn't come true. So give me a second. There we are. All right, Fanta, and can you tell me about this incredible
Actually, this is our sacred statue and the national symbol of our country is the Nimba Goddess, which is the goddess of fertility and prosperity. So that means every people who comes to just touch and make a wish and think about what he wants really to fulfill in his life should come true. She's always here to keep Guinean people under her knee and to accompany them.
I love that. Thank you so much, Fanta. All right, so let's head on inside. I know there's lots more to see here, and
so let's go.
Let's go.
So welcome to Guinea, the country of source and water. So actually we are used to say that Guinea is the source of West Africa, like the water castle of West Africa, because most of the West African rivers are born in Guinea. So for example, the greatest river one of the greatest rivers in the world, the Niger River, comes from Guinea. So that means it feeds more than 130 million people. And most of the river of West Africa. So we are under Senegal, and you have like the river from Senegal, the rivers from Gambia, and the rivers from more than 10 countries which are born in Guinea.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's incredible. So you guys are the country of life, the country of water.
Exactly. The country of life, the country of water. This is exactly what we wanted to show at Expo 2025. So we are the country of life, and in the same way, actually, there's a lot of astonishing facts which inspired the whole West Africa. So for example, the first Declaration of Human Rights is born in Guinea. It was in the 12th century for the Empire of Mali. And it's today, like this charter is today considered as a treasure in the UNESCO World Heritage.
Incredible, yes. Another UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Yes, we have a lot of them. And also we know how at Expo it's really important to worship women and to know how women are wonderful in the society. I just want to let you know that Guinea means woman in our country.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yes,
it means women.
It means woman. So it was really important for us to show the woman power in our country. So we have a lot of pioneering women. For example, we have the first African woman pilot, she was pilot in 1958. Can you imagine the first African woman, like having an African woman in Guinea being a pilot? It was quite astonishing at this moment.
That's incredible. Now, Fanta, our show is a live streamed show, and people are able to send through their comments and their questions. So we have here a comment from Pilar Perez Cruz, who says, "Hello, Dubai, and the beautiful people who let us watch this interesting tours from Mexico. So we have here from Mexico. Hello, Mexico.
Hi Mexico from Guinea.
Hello.
Nice meeting you.
All right, now here you get to tell us a bit more about the music and the culture, which
Yes.
I have heard you guys have one of the oldest instruments in the world, correct?
Yes, we have a balafon, which is born since 800 years. So yes, and we keep it until today. So this is what you can see on this picture. Actually, this sacred balafon, the balafon is a xylophone, which we can find today everywhere in West Africa. But the first of them is in Guinea and still in Guinea for 800 years now, and has been kept by the same family. So one after another, they are always the same who are choose to play on this sacred instrument.
Wow.
Yes.
That's such beautiful history. All right, so we also have another comment from 22 and Twins. These guys
Yes.
are such little cuties and they watch our show regularly. Hi there, 22 and Twins.
Hi.
We also have Moses Lee, who's watching all the way from Peru. Can you believe
Wow,
it?
Peru. Oh, wow. It's like the opposite of this place.
Yeah,
Crazy.
the other side of the world.
Yes. So welcome Peru, welcome Mexico, welcome everyone. And okay, so now as I told you, our main theme is on water. So it was really important for us to show how Guinean people deals with water, but also how the nature has been sculptured, have been shaped by water. So this is a room that we call the video room. Actually, the visitor loves this place because they just have to sit and
Relax and take in the sounds. I don't know if you guys at home can hear the music in the background. It is just so calming and beautiful.
Yes, it's an immersive experience into Guinea. Yes, so you just have to sit and then to enjoy.
I love that.
So after that, I get to show you the main interactive part of our pavilion, because it was really important for us to show to the visitor that the same way Guinea has a big role to play toward her water management, the visitor also does. So we have made like a small survey with 5 questions, and depending on his response, if he's a good consumer of water, the river on the ground that you can see here can get greener. Now it's brown and it can get greener.
All right, so before we show our viewers at home, we put up a trivia poll for them. So guys, here is your first evening. How many countries have Guinea in their name? Is it #2, #3, #4, or #5? So get your votes in while we show you how this interactive feature in the Pavilions, and we're about to turn a very dry river into a very healthy one.
Good luck. So let's go on English. So let's say that I'm a good consumer, so that we can see how the ground can change. Da-da-da.
All right, guys, keep your eye on the water and watch it change and watch us bring it to life. And there we are. Look at that. That is such a cool feature. Honestly, I love that this is an interactive pavilion as well, while we get to learn so much about it.
Exactly.
Now take me to this wall over here. I'm very intrigued about what's going on here.
So here we really wanted to show how our culture is really related to water in all its manner. So it can be, for example, we have a lot of traditions and cultural shows and festivals which are really linked to the preservation of nature. This is one of the examples. You can see the Barrow Feast. It's a special feast which happens once in a year, where all the people are invited to go to fish in a sacred pond. But before that, they have to come in a sacred forest and ask for their wishes. As we did at the entrance, you get to know that in Guinea, we are really close to nature and to the spirits, and we believe that they are the one who can really guide us.
I love that. Mother Nature guides us.
Exactly.
Incredible.
Exactly.
So we have, as usual on the show, you cannot predict a single moment because we are live and we love meeting with you guys. And we have a special someone over here who watches the show, and I always love getting you guys on camera. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Hadi.
How are you, Hadi?
Good. I always watch your streams, to be honest.
Really? Are you enjoying them?
Yeah, I have so much fun.
Oh, I'm so glad. Are you enjoying Expo?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Is it your first time here?
Third.
Third time. Look at that. Well, do you want to say hi to your friends before you say bye?
Hello.
And tell everyone if they can make it down here, they need to come down to Expo.
Come
right?
to Expo. It's really fun. It's going to end in 30 days. You cannot miss it. It's
Ah.
so fun.
I feel like we have our future presenter here
Thank
with
you.
us. Have a good one. It's so nice meeting you. Let's hug it out. So nice meeting you. Bye. Hi, Mom. That is so cool. I absolutely love bumping into you guys here at Expo. But as Fanta was telling us about the beautiful festival that happens here,
Once
before
a day.
once
Yes.
a year.
Once
Before we
a
get into that, we've got our poll results in, and you guys got it wrong. The correct answer is
Tree.
#3. All right. So you were still telling us about this amazing festival that happened.
Yes, so it's a festival which is happening in a village once in a year, and what is really interesting is that everybody is coming more and more to this festival. Actually, it's not a festival. First of all, it was more a sacred way of celebrating nature, and yes. But what I wanted to tell you globally on this wall is that all our culture is really fitted with water. So, for example, I'm going to show you some masks which represent water spirits, because we are so close to the nature that you have the Baga arts. Baga people are living in the mangrove part of Guinea. So it's really close to the rice fields and also the sea and the mangrove. So for example,
so
this is our Mami Wata. Have you heard about Mami Wata?
No, I haven't.
Mami Wata is a mermaid, which is known in Brazil also, and she is here to protect the water environment and the sea particularly. So every time like a human throw something in the sea, Mami Wata will punish this human. So this is the idea of Mami Wata, and yeah.
So if you don't want to feel the wrath of Mummy Water, dispose of your waste in the right manner, and let's protect our waters, our rivers, and our oceans. And I love that we're learning so much about sustaining our water sources, but also that the beautiful country of Guinea just kind of believes in that motto, and you guys worship our natural resources in the way that they should be worshipped and respected.
Exactly.
So I love
that was totally the aim of the pavilion and the design of the pavilion, to show that actually worshipping nature, protecting nature was in our culture before, and now like it became a challenge. So it's how can we continue to worship it for the entire world. This is how we wanted to show the identity of Guinea in Dubai Expo 2020. So here, for example, you have like we really wanted to give a message to the youngers. The challenge was really to see how we could have the attention of the youngers about the preservation of environment and nature. So you can see here 3 cartoons made of three folk tales that are in our tradition. So here you have a storyteller who worked with a cartoonist, and they created all together 3 cartoons that talk about our challenges in the planet.
I love that. It's also a great way for children to experience and learn and actually inform themselves while parents
Exactly.
get to experience the beautiful country.
Exactly.
Imelda Mateo says the Guinea Pavilion is beautiful. And the country invites you to tap into it. It really
Oh
does.
wow, thank you. It's a huge pleasure for us. It's a huge pleasure to show the watershed and to feel like home in our pavilion.
I really do feel at home, and it's also because you're such an amazing host. But honestly, I love that this pavilion is educational in a way where you kind of interact with it and you kind of learn more, and it teaches you how to actually respect water. And now, because Fanta, you've been such an incredible host, and honestly, you've taught me so much.
We get to come to Guinea to see how we are all
100%. I will be there.
perfect. You get to discover how we are all ready to host the world at our place.
So to say thank you from the viewers and I, we've earned ourselves a country badge. And that means that you did a great job, but not only that, we enjoyed this so much.
That was the aim.
Let me read one more comment before I love you and leave you. We have Amina who says, I'm from Guinea and I invite everyone to visit my lovely country.
Hi Amina. You're right. Yes, let's bring people to our country.
So how do we say see you later in French?
À bientôt.
À bientôt.
In my language is ambasini.
Ambasini. That's I will see you very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have an incredible expo further and we cannot wait to visit.
Yes. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. How magical was that, guys? It was so great and just learning so much more about preserving our water and actually giving it the respect that it needs. So now that we're done with Guinea, we are headed to a place that I have on my bucket list. Now, it's in the Caribbean. I wonder if you guys can guess. I mean, I'm sure you can because you've seen it on the screen. We are going to the Bahamas. Let me know if you guys have been to the Bahamas or if you're watching from there. Which islands have you been in and around there? I know that I have it on my bucket list and I cannot wait to visit it one day. And when I do, I'll let you guys know. So let me read some of your comments as we make our way through. Khalid Kuptub says, thank you for the great presentation. It is my pleasure. I absolutely love doing this with you guys. So where are you guys watching from? Merci beaucoup. It's a pleasure. I was trying to think of how to say it's a pleasure in French. You have to tell me how to do it, Amina. Hi there, Moin from Bangladesh. How are you doing? What time is it in Bangladesh? Let me know. I want to show you the beautiful pavilion, the outside area of the Bahamas. It is so gorgeous. Look at all this beautiful artwork. And we are going to be meeting somebody really special here, and his name is Nate. Nate is over here looking dapper in the colors of the Bahamas. How are you doing, Nate?
Doing great. Welcome to the Bahamas. Welcome
Thank
to the Bahamas.
you.
Let's start you guys with a song. There's a brown girl in the ring, sha la 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 la. There's a brown girl in the ring, sha la 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 la. There's a brown girl in the ring, sha la 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 la. And she looks like a sugar and a plum, plum, plum. Let's go. Show me your motion, sha la la la. Oh, show me your motion, sha la 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 la. Show me your motion, sha la 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 la. And she looks like a sugar and a plum.
Right. What an incredible welcome. I mean, I feel so special. How are you, Nate?
All right. First of all, I said welcome to the Bahamas, the most beautiful place from outer space. An astronaut went into space, and he tweeted to his baby girl while he's in a conference call, and he said the most beautiful place in the entire world was the islands of the Bahamas.
I agree with
Lovely,
him.
isn't it? Okay. The first inhabitants on the island were actually the Lucayans. The Lucayans in our work, they came around 600 to 800 AD. When Christopher Columbus came, he landed on one of the family islands called Guanahani, which meant Holy Savior by the natives. He later on called that island San Salvador, which meant new beginnings. And this is the islands of the Bahamas. There's 700 islands, 16 inhabited islands. Our islands are made up of limestone and coral, and it's an archipelago, a sharp point that heads into the water. Now, this is my ancestors. We make up 85% of the population in the entire Bahamas. The slaves came through. Of course, you can see they built out a natural rock, very innovative, and the thatched palm tree. All right, for the roof, for shedding. Statue inside the water to show my ancestors' bravery. I would say not so brave. Probably jump overboard, eye disease, hunger, whatever it was, he just hopped over. The island colonized around 1776 and 1777 by the British and the Bermudians. Sponging was our main means of export. Now, our main is tourism. You guys are number one, okay? Tourism is number one.
And you can understand why, right? The most beautiful place in the world, confirmed by by an astronaut who said that it was the most beautiful place.
Exactly.
In the world. So that's why we all want to come there.
And
right?
we're still striving, of course. Of course, in 2019, we're hit with a Category 5, a catastrophe of a storm. We had help from the emergency.lu. They came over with a little globe, a little bubble. 2 volunteers dropped it, helped with the communication of everything, help with the communication and so forth, and also help with the medical supplies. So we need technology over the entire world, earthquakes in Haiti and wherever it may be. And of course, the resilience and the strength of our people. You see the prayer arm? Those are the debris from the storm. They made painting of it. Of course, our main religion is Baptist, Anglican, Presbyterian, Methodist, Trinity, you name them, we have them all. All right? And
These are really beautiful, by
our
the
main
way.
religion is Christianity, by the way, in the Bahamas. Right here featured on screen is the Atlantis and the Paradise Island feature. We have an underground water casino built in 1998 and so forth. We have the Atlantis, it's just one of our hotels that is featured. You come right this way.
All right.
And of course, our national bird is the flamingo. In its natural habitat, it's found on one of our family islands in Inagua. Our national bird is the flamingo, national fish, the blue marlin, national flower is the yellow elder, national tree, the lignum vitae, a national dish is the pigeon peas and rice, our national fly carrier is Bahamas Air. If you have time to spare, just fly Bahamas Air. Always late, never on time, but always reach safe.
I have a question for you from one of our viewers, Super JV Kids, who says, which is the most beautiful place in the Bahamas, if you had to choose?
If I had to choose, I would choose the islands of Exuma. There are 365 of them. So you can choose one island per day. It's 365.
Wow.
You have over miles and miles of crystal clear waters. The only place you can see a toenail at the bottom of the water.
And are you able to actually visit all 365? Are they open to the public?
Well, it's 700 islands, 16 inhabited islands. None of the beaches in the Bahamas are private, so therefore it's only accessibility to the beach that you can go on. But the islands are remote, and you can just pull up with your boat or yacht, whatever you decide to drive.
Casual or yacht.
And take,
Okay.
Hey, you can take off your coat and relax, all right? So this is, of course, this is our national flag. The aquamarine represents the sky and the sea. The gold represents the sun and the sun. The black represents the friendly, the beautiful, tenacious, outgoing, handsome, however you put it. The resilient and the strength of our nation is through our black in our flag.
Love that.
All
We
right?
have another question for you. It's from Khalid Kuktub, who says, what does the name Bahamas mean?
Well, the Bahamas basically says it in a nutshell. And totally, when the Bahamas was founded, of course, Bahamas was founded through Christopher Columbus, but the island there before, it changes its name over a period of time. Nassau was also called Charlestown before it actually became Nassau. So over a period of time, it has put the entire chain of islands together.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. All right. And this is the NFT. This is the direction that we're headed in. A non-fungible token. The art piece you can buy either into culture or you can buy actually into nature and live out your real life experience. They will fly you and your significant other to the Bahamas, and you can live out those pieces either through junk canoe or through.
Talking about junk canoe, okay, all right. You are giving us the full experience.
This
here.
is our national music, by the way. And nobody does it like the Bahamas, okay?
All right, so you're going to put on the full costume for us, are you?
Well, I need you to wear this piece.
Okay, you're good. Okay.
I need you
I'm
to
getting
hold it with both
involved.
hands, okay?
Okay, I got it.
And all you do is just rock.
I feel like I'm ready to move, guys. I'm ready to move to the Bahamas, guys. Listen, I'm moving my hips. I feel like I'm a local at this point, huh?
Awesome.
This is magnificent. Now, is this something you would wear to carnival?
Well, basically, junk canoe came about when the slaves basically around Boxing Day. Boxing Day basically was the only day that the slaves had off after the Christmas holiday, which was the 26th. So we have Boxing and New Year's celebration. Just what you see is junk canoe. A bunch of instruments and horns put together, the cowbells around the cow's neck, and also after they kill the goat and eat it, we call it skull the goat, we use the skin and heat it up and make the music. So what we have today is our national music, the junk canoe. So we're still living in our heritage today.
I
so
love that and still celebrating it.
Yes, the Bahamas is actually rich in culture. It's very rich in culture. As you can see right here with these props, all All right? You can see we're rich in culture.
I want to grab a selfie in one of these.
All right.
I want to try one.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. How do I look, guys?
Beautiful.
Selfie.
Lovely.
Amazing.
Awesome. So you guys come right this way. If you look at this photo right quick, this actually this demonstration. This was a cardboard house. That's how the island used to be.
Wait, made from cardboard?
Yeah, like we call it a cardboard. It's actually made from the Abaco pine wood, and then they just put it together. We call them cardboard houses.
All right.
But we have a building code in the Bahamas that the way we build now. Okay, this dimension, this print is actually Nassau, Bahamas. Nassau is the capital. This is just an architectural style print. We have our forts, four forts in the Bahamas, 4 forts in Nassau, Fort Charlotte, Fort Montague, Fort Wayne Castle. Also, we have a colonial textural style building. You see the shutters? All right.
Very colonial.
You see the wood, because there's no freezing point in the Bahamas. 99, never reach 100, 35 degree, never go below.
365 days of summer.
Yeah, we got summer, cool summer, hotter summer, and then hotter summer. And this is the Queen's Staircase, the 66 steps the natives call it. For each year Queen Victoria reigned on the island, she reigned for 66 years. It took 700 slaves to carve out the 66 steps. It was a gift to the Queen. All right, slavery was abolished the first Monday, August 1838, built out a natural rock carved down.
And this was for the Great Exhibition, correct?
Yes, all right. And during built also, this was a Magna Carta court. It's not an active court at this moment. Built in 1802 in Declaration of Emancipation. The horse and surrey takes you around the city, parts of the residential area like the tour guides, and give you a historical guided tour. And this is not a Barbie dream house by no chance.
I feel like it is. It is my Barbie dream
We just
house.
build with a lot of pastel colors because we're a vibrant nation.
How
We're
good
bright.
would I look in this house? Come on.
It takes out the reflection. You see the pink sand in one of our family islands?
Can you tell me about the pink sand?
But basically the pink sand is graded down with a bunch of material inside with conch shell and so forth like that. But somehow this is God's gift. And I can't challenge how it gets like that.
Now, this is my favorite because we all know how much I love a good bag. This is gorgeous. How was this made?
I would say one man's junk, another man's treasure. She sure junk. And we say the conch shell, after we finish with them, they carve it out, build with a bamboo cane. As you can see, the hand curve and couture. And then you got the straw thatch palm, that plait. Mommy will plait it and put it together, and they make bags, jewelry, and accessories. Like the conch shell. This is a conch shell.
This is actually very firm. This is very hard. Strong.
One of the hardest mineral substance is the conch shell.
And they used to make furniture, ornaments, decorative pieces.
My God. Matter of fact, they soon come up with new gold teeth for the conch shell. I'm just joking. But it's very hard though. We have a lot going on in terms of our market in terms of creativity through certain things that people take for granted.
I can see you showing us
Of course, this is
again
junk
here.
of course. And you see the thatch palm, what we pay no notice to, they actually make all type of art and different ornaments and so forth.
And what is this?
This is basically anything you can put on hot plate off the stove and you can lift it.
Oh, I love that.
And this is the coconut water and gin and juice. Bahamian favorite drink before the Coca-Cola came around. We call it the sky juice.
The sky juice.
Of course. And when we finish, we go right here to the tropical salad, a conch salad and so forth, of course.
I know you have a very cool video for us to show us how the conch salad is made.
And this is just an abstract painting of the conch salad. You guys come right this way.
Like, here's a cool video of how the conch, not the conch, the
conch
conch salad is made.
Glad you got it correct. It's a conch salad made out of bell peppers, onions, and, well, we call it sweet pepper. For those who are familiar, sour lime, a lot of salt, because it carries no taste. It's similar like a calamari, but a better tasting calamari, okay?
Oh.
Better tasting calamari.
So I have a comment for you. So we have a comment from Jade Brooks who says, I would love to visit this tropical paradise and ultimate beach vacation. I agree with you, Brooke. Ultimate beach vacation. And we have the most incredible tour guides to take us around. If we come and visit, will you show us around?
Most definitely. I would take you guys wherever you want to go, okay? Like they say in the Bahamas, once is never enough, so you got to come again. And if you visit more than twice, then you're native. And I also have a special gift for you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, because you've been such a great host, we have earned ourselves a country badge, and that is the
man.
Bahamas country badge. And you guys are the number 185th pavilion that we have visited here at Expo, and it has been nothing short of fantastic. Sorry, correct? 176. Now, I just want to say thank you so much for being so amazing and being such a great host. And yeah, from us here at Expo, live at Expo, we want to say thank you. The viewers I know enjoyed it. And we have one more comment from Fatia Fitri, who says, what a vibrant country badge. It is, right? It's all the beautiful colors, the golds and the blues. Now, Nate, thank you so much.
All right.
Have yourself an incredible rest of Expo. One more month to go.
Don't forget to get your presents. Could you get me those purses right there for me, please? Right.
Oh,
yes.
I get a gift.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this feels like.
Hey, and could you get me some T-shirts? We're gonna
I
deck you
love
out.
this. Oh, you're gonna deck me out. Okay.
Can we get a sign?
What would I use this for? I'd use this to carry
It's
my notes
a
for a
portfolio,
meeting. Yeah.
exactly. Could we get some pink sand? Because I know you like the pink sand.
I love the pink sand,
Yes,
guys.
exactly. We're gonna get you in the bottle, and then we're gonna finish you off with one more piece. Let's get you a nice little necklace.
Look at this. Look at
Any
this.
one of them. Get them. This is how we are in the Bahamas. All of us is one family, okay?
Yeah.
And we take care of our people in the Bahamas.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We are going to be back to get my gifts because right now onto another adventure. And after having such a great time here, we're going to go grab something to eat.
beautiful
We're
time.
going to be back for these. Thank you so much. These are so beautiful.
All right,
We'll
awesome.
see you soon.
Guys, have a
Bye.
good one, okay?
Guys, after witnessing the Bahamas through this magical pavilion, I have a bit of an appetite brewing. And, you know, we had the January at the beginning of the year, and this place is in Terra in the Sustainability Pavilion, and it's all about vegan food. So I am very excited to try some vegan food. I haven't had vegan food before. I've definitely had plant-based dishes and but with dairy included, but I am so excited to switch it up and to learn more and to actually become a person who eats vegan food more often. So now we have our daily leaderboard up. Let me get that to you. In 9th spot, we have a tie with Amina Barry and Ranzo Aldo's. Sorry, I hope I didn't butcher that. In 8th place, we have Pilar Pires Cruz. In 7th place, we have Imelda Mateo Anonas. In 5th place, we have another tie with Mansour Mohammed and the 20 twins, Sean and Stephen Gaming. Those are my boys. In 4th place, we have Super JV Kids. In 3rd place, we have Khalif DG. In 2nd place, we have Farisha Fitri. And in 1st place, we have Khalid Kuktub with 245 points. Now, the show is not over yet. You guys can still grab that number 1 spot. Just keep interacting with us and engaging with us, and you could earn yourself this episode's number 1 spot. So we are almost at our next destination, which is Vegged, and we are here to meet someone really cool, and his name is Mr. Ryan. You guys would have seen him on the show before, as he has shown us some pretty cool plant-based sustainable restaurants around here. How are you, Ryan?
Good, how are you? Welcome back.
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
No problem.
I am so excited to try my first ever vegan
Your
burger.
first ever vegan burger.
I feel like you're about to
Welcome.
change my life, huh?
I hope so. We'll give you a new experience and try to understand. So obviously we've got Vegged here as our
Yeah, we'd love to actually have a look at the...
So we're here in Terra. We've got three floors of restaurants, all 100% sustainable, plant-based, vegan options. They're really cool, really interesting.
I mean, this vibe is very cool.
Yeah.
I want to show the viewers at home this insanely extensive menu. I mean, it goes to show that you can actually do a lot with plant-based. I think most people would think that, well, most people, as in me, wouldn't realize how many options you actually have if you want to go plant-based.
Yeah,
right?
it's changing drastically at the moment. The market's changing, products are changing to try and make the food a little bit more accessible. And people's diets are changing, and people's mindsets are changing. So I've already ordered a few dishes for us.
Oh, I'm very
So
excited.
we can take a seat, the guys will serve.
So while we wait for our burgers, can I ask you what inspired this concept or for you to get involved with this concept?
So, more the sustainability point of view, so it was done by Chef Matthew Kenny. He's an LA-based lifestyle plant-based guru that's been around since the 80s doing plant-based cooking.
Wow, since the 80s.
So this brand veg came from Venice Beach in LA. So this is the first one outside of LA, so it's a really interesting
Oh, so this is the first one here at Expo outside of LA.
the first one outside of
You
LA.
know, we always get the first of everything here
Yeah,
at
it's the
Expo. All right, can you tell us a little bit about what we have here? It
So-
smells delicious, by the way.
I've got a classic veg so it's a classic kind of burger with cheese with your classic burger sauce. Again, like homemade veganese, so vegan mayonnaise. And then we've got
And
our
vegan cheese as well, guys.
And
So
vegan
fully
cheese, yeah.
plant-based.
let's see what we get in there. And then we've got our our hot chick, so I hope you like spicy. So
I
buffalo
love
sauce.
spicy.
And then we've got our all berry smoothie to keep it healthy. So it is a take on fast food.
It is a take
Yeah,
on a
so-
fast food, but because it's plant-based, it's a little bit healthier.
Yeah, it's a little bit healthy.
But it's still comfort food that you would want
Yeah.
to enjoy on a day where you want to have something.
Yeah, you're not going to eat it every single day.
Yeah.
You're going to treat yourself, and that's what people think is wrong. Vegan and plant-based food. It's
Oh,
just
wow.
lettuce.
That looks
it's
like
just
chicken,
veg.
by the way. I have
It
to
does
show
look
our
like
viewers.
chicken.
This really does look like chicken. What is the chicken made from?
So this is vegetable proteins. So it is soya-based, but it's GMO free. So they call it texture chunks. So soya texture protein.
All right, so we're
Yeah,
gonna grab a
please.
bite of this, right? Are you
Wow.
gonna try it with me? Which one's your favorite? Spicy or
I'm
the
a
cheesy?
spicy fan.
Okay, let's try. Let's go with the spicy. Ooh, you guys know how much I love food. Oh my goodness. This is so good.
You get a lot of vegan burgers. You get a lot of things that
But
not
the
great.
flavor and the texture, I
It's the
mean,
texture
this
that makes
is
it.
incredible. I swear the patty does taste and feel like chicken. It doesn't taste like chicken, but it definitely feels and has the texture of chicken. I'm gonna have another bite. All right, so what do we have over here?
can't have fast food without loaded fries at the moment. So classic fries, caramelized onions, vegan cheese, jalapenos, and then classic burger
I love that we
sauce.
have so many spicy options here. All right,
Yeah, we like
are you gonna
I
dig in
like
with me?
spicy. On you go. I think we're short on a fork here, so
Oh,
I will try this while you enjoy those fries.
okay, this is a big bite. Let's go for it.
So how's the vegan cheese?
10 out of 10.
10.
I genuinely can't taste the difference.
No.
No, I really can't. I'm gonna have one more bite. All right, so we have a comment for you, Ryan, from one of our viewers. Okay, I cannot read the name, but it says nice cooking, and it tastes even better. Look at that.
Proper cheesy cheese.
Oof, so good. You guys are missing out. And if you can grab yourself a vegan burger this evening for dinner, do that. Ryan,
No problem.
if I'm dancing, you know the food is good. So good.
Excellent.
So which one would you say is your favorite on the menu? Definitely the spicy.
Yeah, spices are good. The burger's really good. We've got some great breakfast items. So we've got
Ooh, breakfast here too.
yeah,
What time
we've
do you guys
got-
open?
So we open at 9 a.m. So we open before just as the park opens. So if you haven't had breakfast on the way, we do a really interesting vegan bacon, egg and cheese croissant. So all the things that shouldn't be vegan are vegan.
All vegan. And honestly, as somebody who's never had it before, you have completely blown me away. I cannot wait to be back, and I cannot wait to have one of these. If you are able to make it down to Expo, definitely come check out Ryan here at Vegged. And we have earned ourselves a vegan snacks at Vegged badge.
Excellent.
All thanks to you.
No
I'm
problem.
about to come here all the time, right, Ryan? And
Good.
this,
That's what we're hoping.
so good, so good. All right, guys. So now that we've had our little mid-show snack, we're gonna say goodbye to Mr. Ryan. Thank you
Goodbye.
very much.
Thank you.
Have a
Take
lovely
care.
evening, and we're headed over to meet somebody really cool who's going to take us under the sea. Under the sea. Kieran, did you like the music or my music? Which music is it? That was so delicious, guys. I think I'm mostly blown away by the cheese. It tastes exactly like cheese. I couldn't tell the difference. And this coming from somebody who's having vegan food for the first time. I'm officially converted, guys. I'm ready. Imelda, you want to try? You have to try it. You have to definitely come and try it. It was honestly 10 out of 10 for me. I can't even make it up. I mean, you saw how I was gonna only have one bite, and then I just kind of got stuck into it, you know. Bye, Monsoon Mohammed. Hi there. How are you, buddy?
Hello, hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I know you're gonna take us under the sea.
Yep. We're gonna go under the
sea.
ocean at the Terra Sustainability Pavilion. I know you have covered it a million times, but let's talk about it again and let's head inside and go under the sea.
And also, let's just show our viewers this incredible view one more
The
time.
amazing canopy that shades the pavilion and is covered with 2,752 photovoltaic cells, and it generates 2.5 gigawatt hour per year.
Wow.
Yep, that's enough to drive an electric car halfway to Mars.
Wow.
Yep.
I did not know that.
If they built a road, of course.
If they did.
Yeah, that would
I'm
be
sure,
awesome.
I'm sure someone's going to figure that out.
Yup, Elon Musk is on it.
Okay, electrical doors that open on their own. Pretty snazzy.
Let's get into it. So right now we're in the Terra Sustainability Pavilion. We're heading to under the ocean. A little bit brief about our pavilion. It is net zero and it's LEED Platinum certified, and that's the highest certificate you can get. Net zero means that we produce the electricity and the water that we consume. Totally sustainable.
I love that. So, zero negative waste and emission.
You can say that.
Zero. All right, so can you tell me about this beautiful installation over here?
So the beautiful installation, the idea behind it, Grimshaw Architecture Company, as they built that pavilion. You can see that we're submerging inside the pavilion, we're going deep under, and currently we're being shaded by the canopy that is built out of 97% recycled steel and a specific material called U material, so it absorbs the sun.
Oh, wow.
So we can use less AC inside. And you will notice that it gets cooler as we walk inside the pavilion.
True, it was a little bit warmer up there, now it feels a little cooler. You can actually
Yep.
feel the difference very quickly.
Yup. We're gonna get deeper and deeper. So we're getting in the ocean. So, and did you notice the butterflies that we have
I did
out there?
actually. Let me show the viewers at home this gorgeous shot of the butterflies.
We have a lot of butterflies. We have a lot of them, and there's a story behind it, and we'll cover it when we're heading
Once
out
we're
of
inside, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we are walking into
Under the ocean.
Under the Ocean. And I just can't get that song out of my head. Under the sea. Boop, 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 boop.
We're gonna be covering under the ocean in 3 zones. This is the first zone. It's called the sunlight zone. So as soon as you dip under the ocean, it's the part where the sun hits your legs and you see the beautiful coral reefs. And speaking of coral reefs, we have got a bunch of them, and we talk about their importance. And here they are. So we have a live footage of how the corals move right behind me, and their importance because they are habitat for 25% of all marine life.
I have such a cool comment from one of our viewers. Georgina says, Fuddy's got all the cool facts. Okay, Georgina Pereira.
I try. Actually, they make less than 1% right now of all marine life because they're going extinct due to the global warming and the change in temperature.
And this was the crisis that happened in Australia.
Exactly, exactly. Unfortunately, so they go bleached, they lose their colors. As you can see, we're getting deeper and deeper. We will see different creatures in our journey under the ocean. What's your favorite sea creature, by the way?
I love jellyfish.
Kinda knew that. Yeah, just preparing for the jellyfish that we will see.
Stop! No way. Are these real?
Yep, they're real jellyfish. Some of them are a bit asleep over there back. So we feed them, we keep them.
Buddy, can I get one to take home with me?
I don't think that will be sustainable. I don't know if we can hear the heartbeats.
Oh, it sounds like whales as well.
Yup, so we'll hear the sound of whales.
Yeah, I can hear it.
These are the heartbeats of the oysters when they get together. I know they're super delicious, but when they get together, they have a heartbeat. Not the same beat as humans, but we amplified it and we showed it to our visitors. This is the Twilight Zone.
I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone. This feels so magical.
It is serene and magical. At this stage, we're gonna hear lots of noises, especially from our blue whales.
I can hear the whales.
Actually, cool fact about the whales: they take naps. They don't sleep.
Wow.
Yep.
So guys, did you guys know that whales take naps? They actually do not fully fall asleep. So we should stop calling it cat naps and call it whale naps?
Yeah, that would be cool.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, and why we are keen to show our visitors the sound is because they communicate by singing for 30 minutes.
Wow.
And they have
13
accents,
minutes.
just like us.
Buddy, with the facts.
Yep. And it's easier for sound to travel under the ocean, so it's actually 4 times faster. We will see Whaley going above us right now.
There's Whaley.
Yep. And the coolest thing we have under the ocean, actually we have lots of cool stuff, is the whale vortex. So the whale vortex shows us how sound travels 4 times.
Did you guys see that? Okay, you have to do it again.
Never gets old.
All right, baby. Oh!
Definitely a wolf.
This is pretty cool. I could probably spend all my afternoon in here.
Yeah, it's pretty serene, and where we're getting into is pretty cool as well. So this is the deepest we have discovered in the ocean, which is the midnight zone, where the means of communication is not sound anymore, it's rather the light patterns.
Wow.
So at this
one would
stage,
think that because you're going deeper, you wouldn't get any light, but actually,
it's
you
getting
still do.
Yep. So all these light patterns were captured to show how the creatures at this level emit bioluminescence, which enables them to interact using light pattern. This stage is usually 1,000 meters to 4,000 meters below sea level. So It's pretty deep. Yep.
And I love that we're able to somewhat experience it, and you can actually see the light changing, getting a bit darker, getting brighter, and that's how communication happens.
That's the
Under
means of
the
communication
ocean.
under the ocean. Surprisingly, only 5% only have been discovered from the ocean.
I know that fact.
Nice.
Party with the facts. Party with the facts. We have a new hashtag on this show, guys.
Now we end under the sea and get to the sea of consumption, where it's a little bit sad education facts. So we're the villains of the story, and we're keen to show our visitors the plastic pollution.
Before we get into that, Fadi, we have quite a few comments for you. We have a comment from Omar Al Sadiq 20 says, amazing tour as always, Fadi with the facts. We also have another comment from Haneen Muhammad who says, the best at giving educational tours. Hashtag
What the facts?
hashtag Fadi with the facts.
Yep. These has all been captured and gathered from the UAE across the beaches, mountains, to show the plastic pollution. So one would think that we're sustainable, but we have actually made a mountain out of all the plastic pollution.
Can we go inside and actually
Yep,
show our
we can
viewers
go
more of
inside
the plastic? Guys, this is actually a moment for us where we can actually take a moment and take this in. All of this plastic was actually found in the oceans in the UAE, in the waters of the UAE. So we need to start doing better, guys, and actually, you know, be more conscious of how we dispose of our waste. I mean, it's crazy that this was all just found here.
True. It has been clean captured by our partners, Dulsco, and I think it has been a great impact on the visitors to let them understand.
Definitely.
Yep. The effects of plastic pollution.
I can't believe there's still more of it this side. This is actually a bit heartbreaking.
This is just a drop in the ocean.
Yeah.
Of the actual pollution.
Khaled Kutub's kids, great information. I'm learning a lot from you, Fadi, with the facts. All right, so can you tell me about this area now?
So this is the Would You Rather. We get into a fun area where we have questions. There is no right, there is no wrong. We just want to see how the visitors interact with a couple of questions. And it's also still under the ocean. So you will see that it's themed as a submarine. And we have got our whaley over here. With the noise cancellation headphones to show the noise pollution and all the pollution from the boats and the fishing boats, and that they can't interact, they can't find each other, unfortunately.
Yeah. Which is actually really sad because all that pollution is being caused by all the big boats and ships and cruise ships that are in the waters, right?
Yep, unfortunately. And now we're gonna get to one of the good questions. It's my personal favorite. It's a bit hard. And it says, would you rather always have clean air to breathe or clean water to drink? Which one would you choose?
Would you always have clean air to breathe or always have clean water to drink? Oh my goodness, clean water.
You go for it.
Okay, here we go.
As we choose, it closes and it gives us a fact about the choice we made. You can have it all. Both are essential to human life, and you won't get clean water without cleaning up the air pollution.
Could
too.
I have been able to choose both?
No. Tried that a million times. Trying to cheat my way through it.
I tried, Farisha. I tried to choose one wisely. I think I made a good. Oh, it was a tough one. It was a tough one.
It's the toughest. We gotta agree. Actually, we have the scoreboard over here, and it shows the percentages of what the visitors chose. And that question, being the one on top, it's 50% to 50%. So it's that tough. Half the people who visit Terra, and we've reached over 1 million visitors. Half of them think it's water, the other half think it should be air.
Imelda Mateo says Under the Ocean is one of a kind.
It's impeccable. And the point behind the Would You Rather is to let people know that we should have both water and air. Unfortunately, if we keep going with the same lifestyle, we're gonna have to choose.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna be heading to the flooding house. And in the flooding house, it's a scenario where we ask our visitors to, God forbid, imagine they go home one day, their house is flooding, family safe, and the pets are safe. What objects would they choose to keep?
So you have a question for our viewers right at home. So you have to ask them this. If your house was flooding, your family's safe,
And the pets are safe.
what would you choose?
Yeah.
Okay, so get your answers in. We're going to choose the top 3 that we think are pretty creative and cool, but also be honest. Be honest, because that's what we love here. We want to hear your honest opinion. What would you choose? But let me show you this installation so that while you guys send in your answers. It literally looks like a flooded house.
Let's hope that does not happen.
Yeah.
We have asked the visitors and kept replicas of the stuff they chose, and we called it the archive of 3 things. We're gonna take example Melanie. She chose her wallet, her painting by father-in-law, and her laptop. Over here in this nice drawer we have Wafa. She chose her mobile phone, her passport, and her purse.
This is smart, actually. This is a smart option. We have a comment from Georgina who says she'd take her guitar.
Okay.
I mean, we've got music, we've got entertainment.
Yep. The girl has taste. Yeah.
And we have another comment from Umi who says, Umi Hadi says they would take books. How many books would you take, Uri?
Would you take books?
I would take a book.
Which book?
I would take The Alchemist because it's one book that I feel like there's always
choice.
lessons and you can read over and over
They're
again.
great novels,
Especially when you've lost everything, you know, when you need to stay inspired and hopeful. That would probably be the book, right?
True,
what would you take?
I'll take my passport, mobile phone, and my favorite pair of shoes.
Shoes.
Yep. I love my shoes.
I feel like I love all mine because they're like children. I love them all equally, so I'd have to let them all go.
Yep.
I can't have
that's
a favorite.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. So the point of Under the Ocean is to show that people from all over the world, different countries, they chose things that are sentimental to their heart. So if a catastrophe was to happen, God forbid, why do we spend money on things that ruin the environment? For example, no one chose their car keys.
Yeah. Let me actually go through some of these because we're getting quite a few answers in. I am loving all of your answers. So we have Abdulaziz who says, I would save my pencil. Interesting, why?
Probably it's sentimental to him.
Imelda says they would save their passport. Charlie says phone. Ahmed said my Switch. Okay, Cassie with the Maserati. Okay, can I get that Maserati? I'd save that too. All right, so now we're going on through to another section where now we get a bit of hope, right?
Yep. In the Lab of Future Values, it's the same place that funnels from under the forest. So in the Lab of Future Values, we have 18 microcosms. And they basically give us hope about inventions that have already been implemented in the world.
Yeah.
And we have tried as much as possible to keep it all made out of sustainable material. For example, the floors that we're walking in, they're made out of recycled tires.
Nice kicks.
Thanks. And I'm gonna be taking you through one of my favorite microcosm.
Yes.
This is the waste shark. You probably have seen it a couple of times. It is solar powered. You probably have seen it in JBR, Kite Beach. This solar boat walks by, detects plastic waste, and can collect up to 500 kilograms of plastic per day.
This room is so cool. I mean, like, look at the octopus over there. Incredible. Can you guys see that on the screen?
The octopus is just amazing. And over here we have fields in the sky, the Hydroponics Field, and this is going to be the future of farming.
Wow, and is this an actual functioning one?
This has already been implemented in Ras Al Khaimah in the UAE and in many parts of the world. So for example, over here the water flows with the fertilizers. We don't use soil, you can see the roots.
Oh,
and
wow.
the LED is adjusted as per the species you're planting.
Oh, I love that. That is so cool.
Yep, I think it releases the stress from farming and from the erosion of the soil.
Yeah.
That's first. And
it also helps for beginners like us.
Yep, that would be great. Not that much maintenance. And right now we're going to be getting into the heart of the pavilion.
All right, so we have another comment from NATO Ball who says they are hyped for this pavilion. So am I.
In my opinion, not being biased, it's the best pavilion.
I can't say such things. I can neither disagree nor agree. I'll just say it's pretty dope.
It is. And right now, another dope fact is that we're 14 meters below the ground.
Right now, we are 14 meters underground.
Yep.
Wow.
This was in the initial design to biomimic a cave, because caves are cooler in temperature, and hence we're going to be using less HVAC or AC.
I was about to say, it feels much cooler down here than it did above. I mean, it's definitely gotten cooler and cooler as you go lower and lower, but how come this area feels the coolest? You'd think it would get hotter.
Yeah, but because the canopy also makes a great effect, something called the stacking effect. So it takes the air and acts as a natural AC from the outside source.
Imelda says, make your own pledge to ensure a sustainable future for all. I 100% agree, we all should be. And I am making mine, and I hope you are making yours, and all of our viewers are as well. Fadi, have you made yours?
Yep, I did. I bought a bamboo toothbrush.
Amazing. That's a start.
You gotta start somewhere.
You really do. All right, so I know there's a pretty cool feature that we're going to be able to see.
Now we're in the outer core, and we're gonna be getting back into the exhibit. to talk about the butterflies and one of the cool art pieces that we have inside the pavilion.
Oh, I'm so excited to see that.
It has a pretty dope story behind it. It connects people, but we'll wait till we get there.
All right.
We're gonna be going up.
So we're going back up again, and you can definitely feel that it's getting a bit warmer now.
You can feel the temperature changing once, and I think that's one of the cool features of the pavilion.
It really is. I feel like every level has a different theme and a different energy to it. But also, it's not only informative, it's also really fun to actually experience. I felt like a little kid. I had way too much fun in there.
I always have fun every time I visit Terra.
All right, Funny, now because you have been so epic, we've earned ourselves a Terra badge. Woo! Earning badges.
So the point of the pavilion, or the point of the visitor journey, is to imagine yourself as a worm, and through the journey under the ocean or under the forest, you develop and become a caterpillar, and once you get out, you become a butterfly. And hence all the butterflies that we have, and they have a story behind it. We actually have 1,851 butterflies,
Wow.
which represents the first year of the first Expo.
And I know there's something really cool about the swirl behind us. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Ooh, this is the art piece by a UAE artist. His name is Muhammad Qazim, and it's called Directions. So as we can see, it's different coordinations.
Can you guys see that at home? Let me try and tilt up for you guys. Oh, wow.
And the position of the art piece was intended to be at the exit lobby. So these are random coordinations from all over the world and actual coordinations. You can write them in the correct order and it will show you a place. He wanted to tell everyone and put it exactly in the exit lobby where people gather that we all belong.
I love that. We have another comment from Karunda who says, wow, as well. I know everything about this pavilion is wow.
And there is yet more to see.
All right, so Fadi, this is an interactive show, as I mentioned. So people have been commenting, and as they comment, they earn points. So you're going to help me read today's leaderboard, right?
Sure.
I'm actually going to let you do this by your own, because you know you're already a fan favorite here on the show. So you
That's
can
a
start
great
from the
responsibility.
bottom. You've got this. You can start from number 9.
So at number 9 we have Amina Berry, and she has earned 306 points.
Yep.
And then we have Caleb DG, 333. That's cool number of points.
Yeah, 333.
Yep. And then we have Kelly Ling, 409. Number 5, Mansour Muhammad, 427.
Whoop, whoop.
Number 4, we have Amilda Matthew, 445 points. Number 3, Super J V Kids. That's a cool name. 472 points. The second place is Farisa Fitri, 475.
And number 1 is drumroll.
Khalid Qutb.
Khalid, you've been holding on to the number 1 spot the entire show. Well done
That's
to
amazing.
you.
That's
That means
amazing.
you have been on it.
That's amazing.
You guys have been fantastic. But listen, you have an opportunity to be at that number 1 spot. Every time you watch the show, you could be the next number 1, okay? So we're going to get the seeds of change coming up. And remember, now with all those points have gone towards seeds of change. And now you guys get to vote for the initiative you would like to earn today's seeds of change. So at hashtag 8, we have cleaner water. At hashtag 7, we have
Happy people.
at hashtag 6, we have living together. At hashtag 5, we have
Eating well.
at hashtag 4, we have healthy planet. And hashtag 3,
Green cities. my
hashtag
favorite.
2, using less.
And hashtag 1, we have clean energy.
Now get your votes in as we take a step outside and see, and Fadi's going to tell us a little bit more about the exterior of the building.
More than happy to do it.
Yeah, let's go
ahead.
on outside. All right, I can see your guys' votes are coming in. Get those votes in. You still have some time to get them in. And also, before we end off the show, I also want to remind you guys that you guys can catch previous episodes on virtualexpodubai.com. So definitely share that link with family and friends. And yeah, There is still some time, so get your votes in. It is going crazy. I'm looking at my screen right now and seeing your votes come in. And yeah, look at Mars. These are the solar panels that you were telling us about earlier,
These
right?
are the solar panels, but I always think the simplest things are the best. So do you see the small rocks?
Yes.
These were actually collected from concrete batching plants and used to design the exterior of the pavilion
No way.
to keep it sustainable. So they were already rocks that we have.
Look at that. And no cement was used to bind the rocks together, right?
And still, it's a very good looking pavilion in my
gorgeous.
opinion. And we have used all the sustainable material that is there. Another cool fact that surprises me and surprises everyone. Now we can see the amount of solar panels and the energy trees that we have that surround the pavilion. Those are the source to make the clean energy or the solar panel. So when we tell people who are net zero about electricity, they always know the cue. It's the energy trees and the solar panels, but they always ask, how do you make your own water? And the answer is right here, through our salt ponds.
Let us see.
So we have those two salt ponds. So the way we do it is we pump water from the underground. But UAE being in the Gulf, the water type is salty. The pipes have reverse osmosis within them, which separates fresh water, salty water. We take the fresh water inside the pavilion to use, and the salty water, or the brine solution, that's the scientific term, cannot be dumped back in the sea because it will harm the marine life. So we dump the brine solution over here, and we let for the sun to evaporate it, and we collect the salt crystals later.
Listen, Fadi with the facts. All right, today's seed of change that has earned today's points is hashtag for healthy planet. Now, I want to thank Fadi for being such an incredible guest host, fellow presenter, and being our hashtag Fadi with the facts. I feel like that's going to stick now. If your family and friends are watching, remember to call them hashtag Fadi with the facts. Now, that brings us to the end of the show. So we want to give you a big thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we've learned so much from you today, and we hope you have an incredible expo further. But let's say goodbye to our viewers at home and everybody who's watching. Bye guys, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching us. Thank you.